Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We are in Bayside, Texas. Just got done visiting with my friends, Steve and Sharon. Got to give some treats to my dog buddy, Raina. I feel the need to go check out the Aransas River. We haven't been there in a while. When we were up in Tivoli, 10 days ago maybe, we looked at the Guadalupe River, and I just want to see with all the rain they've been having in the hill country, if any of it has made its way down here. As far as I know, our area is still in a drought, burn ban situation. Maybe when I get back to Rockport, I'll check. This will take us right up to 136, and then I'll have to make a left. Eventually we're going to be looking for Aransas River Road. Something's coming. We'll hurry up. We're okay. There's a car behind me that was I couldn't see because it was hiding behind a bale of hay. I have the GPS locations in my phone, so hopefully it'll tell me where to turn. If not, I'll have to shut the video off and do a quick search. There's Crawford Road. I'm going to go up till we find a numbered road. This is kind of the way we can go also to Woodsboro or Refugio. There's some big old hay bales on the right there. We're going 75 miles an hour. Speed limit's 75. I think I make a right up here, so bear with me while I concentrate a little bit on what's going on. It was actually my buddy Greg who passed away that showed me these boat ramps up here. So we're at the junction of 13 something. Couldn't quite make out that sign. I think this is where we want to go. We're leaving 136 and we're jumping on 1360. It's only about a 15-minute ride from one end to the other. There are gators in the water. At the part of the Aransas River. If you get a chance, look online, because it's really interesting how much the river turns right around to the boat ramp we're going to. I was just following it. It's a lot of S-turns, almost at some points coming back onto the into itself. 12:20 in the afternoon. I don't know we're going to see much wildlife out because it's hot. Wildlife is much smarter than we are. They get out there when it's cool. I said this recently, but in one of these roads is the only raccoon I've seen in Texas, and it wasn't one of those cute Instagram raccoons. It was a big old scary mother raccoon. I mean, it was huge, and it was carrying 4 or 5 babies, and they're the ones that wind up on Instagram. There's I believe this is a cotton gin up here. Cotton is Texas's #1 agricultural export. Junction 2511. Yep. Since it's a gin road, I'm thinking this is a cotton gin. It looks like a sorter. Lots of hay on the right. Woodsboro, 12 miles. Lost in the clouds, kids. I like a nice drive. Yeah, every time I come over to Bayside, I think about my buddy Greg, and we got to go to Port Aransas with Greg and Goliad and lots of local places. And since he grew up in the area, where things were, and we went up to Bonneview, Texas, and I'd been through Bonneview a couple times, and someone had asked me to show the old dance hall. Well, I don't know where the old dance hall is. And Greg knew it was a construction building now. So it's always good to ride with someone. Yeah, Greg was a good person to go for a ride with. He always had a sense of humor, and he was happy just to get out of the house for a few hours. What is this? Not that one. Yeah, the road we're looking for is Aransas River Road or something like that. And it's not the one we went to like 2 weeks ago. This is kind of the other side of Bonneview. Still keeping prayers open every morning, every night for the people in the hill country. They were talking about how people could still be buried under 25 feet of heavy debris and mud and gunk. It's not good. Not good. Kerrville's a very nice town. I think if anything positive comes out of events like this, we need to take the proper procedures to have them in place to make sure it doesn't happen again. There's some, I couldn't tell if they were small horses or mules. I just think they were small horses, not super small, but just young. Could be us up here. Bonneview on the right, so we go to the left. Aransas River Road. There you go. That's us. 629. Yep, there's Bonneview. Yeah, Bonneview didn't have any retail stores. Take this down here real quick. Usually there's some horses or something to see along the way. What do we got? 93 degrees. My truck's saying 93 degrees. That's not off accurate, but it's just where the sun is hitting my thermometer on my truck. It's 93 degrees. Honestly, I just felt like going for a ride today. Nice and flat out here. A bunch of you have asked about Silas. Silas got the pump removed from his leg. My buddy Silas had his leg amputated below the knee maybe about 3 weeks ago. About a week ago, he went back into the hospital for an infection. He was in there for over a week, and then he went back late last week and got the pump removed. I saw Silas about 5-6 days ago, and he and his wife came over, and we just ordered pizza and watched a little bit of Happy Gilmore. Last night I watched about an hour of Jaws. The original Jaws is on Netflix right now, if you guys haven't seen it. And that might be my favorite horror movie. When you think of horror movies, you don't think of Jaws, but it's definitely a horror movie. I said this a few months ago, but when one of the boys, Colin, was young, his favorite movie was Jaws Part 2, which is a really horrible, horrible movie. Then they just went with all the sequels. The original Jaws is so good. There's the river. There's a little feeder stream to the right here too. I don't know what that's called without looking it up. That was also nice when I do have someone riding with me. Like they can look up, you know, what's the name of that stream? What's, you know, just little facts. And Greg got good at that too. So what do we got? Putting a boat in the water? Aransas River. I'd say that's pretty high, guys. I mean, it's not raging or anything, but it's up there. Well, they got litter bags here. I don't know who came up with that litter bag idea, but it is awesome. I see it at a lot of public freshwater areas like this, and 24-hour security. That would be nice if they had a camera. This lady moves, I'm going to go forward. Excuse me, lady. There's a boat right there. No signs of gators. I don't see any slides or anything. But Greg said there's gators here. I mean, there's gators everywhere. There's always that possibility in Texas. Hi, kids. There's your postcard right there. We're going to have to airbrush that trash out of there, but it's pretty. I am in the mood to be amongst some trees. sip. Well, guys, that's the Aransas River. Hope you're all having a good day. Thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching.